Back everyone, this is Tyrant Direct with another episode of Dungeon Siege 2 Elves Only. I know I'm supposed to be streaming Monster Hunter Rise today, but I still couldn't fix the sound problem. So I'm going to have my friend that's coming over who knows more about this than me. He's gonna come over, he's gonna help me out, fix it. Excuse me. But I also turned off the mod for the double skill points because it is very clear it is a bit too busted for right now. I thought it would be a good handicap because I'm going to be a mage going through all of this. And actually, it turned out to be a bit too much for enemies to handle. Because, yeah, we're getting too much skill points, which is trivializing a lot of the early game. Uh, so I'm took that off. It was a good handicap for a while. It was gonna help. It was helping me a little bit, but now it's a bit too much for it now. Nice, Lorefall's determination. That's gonna be useless completely throughout the entirety of it. That's also gonna be useless. We do need to put this back. I took it off for that way. It wasn't trying to recast the pet, not pet, the summon every time while I was waiting for me to start stream. But yeah, so once my friend comes over, we're gonna fix up what's happening in Monster Hunter Rise, and then hopefully next week I will be doing it properly. Now, yesterday I have no really good excuse for not really streaming yesterday. I overslept. I didn't wake up till like 12. And if I wanted to do a meeting, I had stuff I needed to do. So it's just like I didn't really have enough time to do a meaningful stream to get stuff done. And on top of that, once my fiance comes home early on the weekends for now, I don't know why I accidentally clicked that again. So she wanted to take me go to see the Minecraft movie. And oh my gosh, was it great. I liked it. I'm not gonna say it's a masterpiece, but I liked it. I love their use of Jack Black in it. Having Jack Black be Steve was a great idea. Jeez. We are still having to deal with the problem that we... Oh my gosh. No, thank you. Let's try to get them all lined up. There we go. Okay, so we are still almost dying to these enemies. At this point, I don't think it's a matter of whether the extra skill points are doing much, because if we get hit, we're dying. And that's kind of the big problem of trying to play as a combat mage, is that you're squishy. You're a mage. You are a glass cannon. Uh, we break our ankles on one touch. Correction, we break all of our bones in our bodies by one hit. This is kind of the reason why I'm planning on going the way I am gonna go with doing this. I'm gonna go for the death magic route and go for vampirism, in hopes with the death magic and the vampirism I shall be alright. Alright. So also now that I'm level 17 and whatnot, we are finding skull fragments, which is another piece of the puzzle for later on. I'm going to be utilizing that for my rangers. Well, the one ranger, because Amrand is going to become my pack meal. So that means Amrand is going to not have much going on for him. Alright. Can you leave me alone, sir? No, you do not want to leave me alone. Let's just go over here, use this. Alright. Whoa, why do I have free skill points? Hold on, that's... Shoot, I know why I have free skill points. Because I was playing my other file, right? I forgot. Hold up. I'm gonna still keep it, but I do need to exit out so I can go and fix that real quick. So I have a file that I am doing that is has 3 times skill points because I wanted to see about if it was will be make it a bit easier for trying to collect every single set item or all the uniques and whatnot. So because of this little misfortune, I'm just gonna put it into here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do that. Shoot. I need to remember to remove that mod once I am done. Because I seriously forgot. Alright, we just needed the last skull frag, I do believe. Which, yeah, we have 6,000. Oh shoot. Alright, there's the 4 skulls. There's a Growleye. We are going to re-go here. We're not gonna. I might. Nah, we're not gonna clear that way. We are actually gonna. What happened? Alright, we are gonna go this way. We're gonna ignore that area because of that little mess up.
At last, then it is. If you, I will open the gate.
You know, scaff cat ribs. We're gonna ignore that guy and his troubles. Oh, I could have just exited. Eh, it'll be fine. Uh, so the other file that I'm doing where I'm just collecting all the set items, I have it with the ×3 skill points. So that way it's just goes by faster, and so that way I can see all the unique sets. Because I have never actually collected all the set and unique items, so I was just like, let me try and doing that. You, sir, can you come down here? I see you there. No, it doesn't get triggered. Okay. That's one thing I kind of hate, is when the frusks up there don't get triggered at all. It kind of makes my life a bit harder, because I would love to potentially get items from it. Alright, now this is gonna be scary. Minasele. Alright, go donkey! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy crap, that damage! Woo. I really can't wait till I get more party members. Broski. I do know for a fact that no matter what, I'm going to be over leveled compared to the rest of my party. And that is just because of me having to do this whole part solo, so there's no like splitting up the EXP. So we're gonna be over leveled, I do believe, no matter what we do. Or we definitely need to level up our well, probably get more stuff to feed to Flare. It's actually kind of at that point where we do need to feed Flare some better stuff. But of course, we're not finding that better stuff. I don't exactly got the muns to go and buy food. So we're kind of at a stalemate with that. Actually, hold up. Right now, its primary is melee. But it's still melee. But we do need a money as well. My fiance just tried calling me. I just realized something. The normal heirloom mission's probably gonna be risky to do. Do I go for it? I think I do. It's gonna be risky, but it is very risky to go and do. Ooh, do I do that? I don't know. I think I will do it. I'm probably gonna have to buy more potions too. Uh, Geez, we're not making much money. So yeah, no, we're gonna have to do this.
Greetings.
We're not making enough money. This is kind of the downside of having like no other party members. You can't just throw on all the item find stuff onto yourself. And that's gonna be the main problem that we're gonna probably have with the dwarf only run. But for the dwarf only run, it's going to be how should I put this? Easier slash harder, I would say. Because for the dwarf only, no matter, I do believe I have to go for the 2 times skill points. Because we are literally going to be the only person throughout the entire base game. And I do need to go Fist of Stone. So I'll be speccing to 3 different skill trees. Oh boy. So yeah, when we get to the dwarf only, that's gonna be the one where we do Fist of Stone, and we're gonna try to do Fist of Stone from the get-go. Oh, mono potion that we can sell. Oh, nice. Uh, +3 strength, +1 to intelligence. That's horrible. That's horrible. It should sell for a good penny, though. It probably will afford us our potions. The Kafraya Cavern and the desert kind of be areas where some of your characters could potentially get over leveled, I do notice in doing this type of run. Oh, but we are going to be risking it to do this stuff I'm going to be doing. So, if you're wondering why I mean it's going to be risky, we are going to do the riddle. We're gonna do it wrong. The until the Stygian is all the Stygians stop spawning. But because of the Stygians being resistant to death magic, we are going to have to use our lightning magic. And we are only 2 people, and there's an elite that spawns each time. Oh boy. I feel like we want to take care of that one. Oh, you are going straight for me, aren't you? What's this? Power recharge rate being down. I am fine by that. Okay. That first one went pretty well. We are probably going to run out of potions at this. Alright, but the static bolt is definitely helping out. Move you guys down this way. Go for you. Wait, where's my summon? There we go. There we go. Now we have the summon to do help us with damage.
Of all the great wit and you.
Ow! Alright, that's a drown it dropped.
Great wit and you. Of all the
Is that the...
great wit and you.
Yeah, that was the last one. Alright, we are going to ignore the rest of these guys. I might as well get drowned up. Bro, not a single melee weapon there. Actually, you know what? It'll be faster to do it this way. And well, with this, we can also sell what we got. Oh, I already summoned it. We can also check to see what Bernard has. Oh, he has the rainbow trinkets now. Okay, so that's gonna be helpful. He has some more growl eyes. That's also good to see. Was it Pine Splinter that we needed? No. That was for the string. We don't need any more skull fragments. I think we're good on what we can get from him. Oh, wait, whoops. Hold up. Let's sell to Bernard.
I didn't expect to see.
Oh no, did Bernard break? Bernard broke. That's unfortunate. Alright,
Greetings, friend.
here you go, have all of this. Alright, and then let's see what you have. Oh, you have the amulet, but I can't use it. Can't get it. I don't have enough money. Ah, gosh darn it. Alright, we are going to keep Soul Lance versus going for the Grave Beam just because Soul Lance hits multiple targets in a row. Oh, that's so unfortunate. She has the amulet that will boost our damage, but we can't afford it. Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, we could... No, this only sells for 125. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So that's only 1,000 that we would get for that. Yeah. 1,250. Not really game breaking for the money that we get. Alright, let's move these on over. Let's buy some more potions. Refill that one. Keep it up where we have 3 rows of it. We want to have the rainbow trinket because of a ring that we could get. Actually, to be honest, we don't really care for this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, we don't care for having this. We care about having that. We only need 3 of these Herbain leaves. We don't need all of that. So we could actually sell the Nexus of Fire.
Please take your time, bro.
the jewel fire, which doesn't net us much. That's fine though. Yeah. No! Why did I go town portal? I meant to go for the teleporter. I'm gonna reopen this portal. Alright, I'm going to go through this to go back to get there faster. Alright. Summon it. But yeah, for my other file that I'm doing the ×3 on, I was theory crafting to see how strong of a combat mage you can make on top of everything else. While trying to get all the set and unique items. I'm pretty close. I have 3 donkeys full of just set items and uniques. I have it all on a Google Docs, which one has what. And I've been making all their names rhyme, so there's Flare, Blair, Chair, Glare. We're gonna have Air, and then Hair. And then Air with the H-E-I-R. So it's just going to be a lot of fun once we're doing that. Okay, so how do we stack up against the Giant Frusk? We probably stack up pretty well. Oh, gosh. That damage. Oh. Oh. Okay, so us fainting isn't an auto death. Okay, but we still need to kill off all the Frusks. Oh, and we get a longsword for that. Okay, that's something that Lair can eat. There we go. Alright, so that was our first faint. If we were truly alone without Flare here, that probably would have been our first death. And probably a continual death, now that I'm thinking about it. That would have been a continual death. Ooh. And this actually goes into the part where I prefer having other people having the curses on them, because your character won't cast the curses unless you are literally not doing anything. So you literally have to wait for the enemy to come to you before they're like, oh, I can cast a curse. And that is not optimal at all. If we're already going to run low on potions soon. Oh, we can get some more super manas. It's probably going to be colossals though. Alright. Yes, it's 1 point. No, we're not going to put it in there. We're going to put it into here. And then we're going to... Yep, it's colossals. Colossals actually sell for much more. So that's actually something that's helpful, is that we have the colossals already. That means we can sell the supers and just get colossals. And then if once we get hit 20, we get ×2 the colossals, which then we could sell. I could use it as sell fodder. That's actually a good idea. Alright, now we upgraded our summon so we can sell this. We're still not picking up much items. I already miss my other file where it's like every fight is like so many items dropping. It's whoa, that's an elite scorpion. Oh no, why did you spawn in this time around? Oh no. No. That's not okay. That is not okay. Oof, that's a lot. Alright, we have been. Oh, nice! It dropped the skull frag. Alright. That skull fragment can be actually sold. And here we are, where we are now fighting just scaffs. Leave me alone. Leave the squishy mage alone. Alright. Oh, I did not mean to open that. I meant to try to hit them from there. Because death magic just don't care. So I... Alright, so it's gonna be like this again. Alright, so our... Flare is actually being very helpful this time around. Now, because I do have the combat magic, I can actually do this. What do you do? Ew, a lot of decks, but nothing really good for me. It should sell for a pretty penny, though. Again, no melee weapons. We do want to find more melee weapons. Again, you're targeting me. Target the pack mule. This is where I wish I had a melee person. But to be honest, the when we do our dwarf run, the dwarves are kind of a tank unit anyways. Because Fiststone kind of likes to be a tanky, so we're definitely going to be a tank. So, actually, we can't do that. It's gonna just end up being another run like the half giants only. So it's just going to hit a roadblock where it just takes forever to kill stuff. So I must say that when we do our dwarves only, it will not be for anything higher than the mercenary difficulty. Uh, this one though has a very good strong potential to go for veteran and elite, depending on how we play our cards. Uh, But I will say that we are going to be primarily focused on dealing a lot of death magic damage. Because we're gonna just need that damage in general. Because of course the vampirism in it. The vampirism is just gonna help us live longer. There you go. Oh, and we found chainmail. That's a melee one. Okay, but it's not the right melee. But there is another blue one. Blue is it only can make two. That is fine. That's two more colossals. And to be honest, I think I might sell the colossals and keep the supers for now. So that way we can make a bit more money. Wow. We are actually very close to being able to afford the amulet. I hope that we can with what we have here. Wait a minute. I did that thing again where I forgot to swap them over to page one. But even with the half giants only, you guys can see how much of a difference having magic item find is. Where in the half giants only, we're having to go back to town much more often just to get more just to sell stuff because we are so full on items most of the time. Over here, we're not full most of the time, and we're just going back just to check. Oh, come on. Just focus that one. No, no, no. Alright, what boots are these? Oh, the mage silks. Alright, that's 9 armor plus 3 intelligence. That's going to be good for us. Nice. We finally find something that's actually helpful to us. Alright. That's most of this area cleared. And we are mainly just clearing it out just for money purposes and EXP. What level EXP did you get? But hey, look at that. We are at 10,000. The amulet was 11,000, so we should have enough items now to sell to get it. But we're gonna push forward so that way we can afford it better and be able to potentially just replace stuff. There we go. That's better. Alright, an elite is coming up. Can we actually take care of this elite pretty well? Oh, it did not get stunned. But we did handle it really well. Alright, there's gonna be some of the, Stygians... Something, I forgot what it's spelled. We also get to go and fight our first Mimic. I don't think we survive the Mimic fight. I don't think we can at all. This also kind of becomes a point where I will have to say that I don't know if we'll be able to do the secret, the mysterious quest. I don't think it's possible with what we have here. You stay away from me. Oh, a ring. Whoa, a set item. Hey, let me pick it up, Flare. Jeez. What did we get? Oh, the Master's Insight. Okay. Uh, that's actually could be really good. Plus 3. Ooh. Oh, look. Okay, that does help us out with our damage. Oof. Going down +5 to our stuff just to boost our damage. And we have Mana Steel now, but Mana Steel isn't that important. So this is good and bad at the same time. At one part, it's like, yes, we now have more damage on our side, which is pretty much kind of what we're focusing on, is all that damage that we can get. But at the same time, it's gonna make things a bit harder because we're going to not have as good of a magic item find. Alright. Oh my gosh, we're finding a bunch of these. Oh, come on, it's dusk. Alright, let's open this one. Alright, let me find a drown. That's fine by me. Alright, we can now open this one safely. Alright, now comes the fun part, I guess you could call it. Can we actually deal with a mimic? I don't think we can. Oh, wait. Static Bolt is actually making it possible. Wait, what? No, no way. No shot. No shot. Static Bolt is now one of my favorite spells. Fight me, nerds. Yeah, no, it's official. Static Bolt is now going to be one of my favorite spells of all time. We might as well go in. Hmm. Okay, so Static Bolt is really good. I ain't gonna lie. Static Bolt really is good. Uh, that might change how I want to do this. Oh, because we can now just afford this too. Oh, it's that boosts our damage even more. Do we get an is there enchantable good? We need enchantable great, I think it is, to be better than that. What should you sell for? 250 a pop. That's a pretty decent amount, especially early on. Oh yeah, we pretty much nearly recover from buying the amulet. Yeah, so we should try to get to the double colossals, maybe. Uh, I still need to find better gloves, which again they don't have better gloves at all.
If serious
Better staff or something? No, so far no. Because we have the one that gives us +8 to our combat magic damage. Yeah, that +10, that's +4. That's a +10 to nature damage. And a +1 intelligence. That's pretty good. But that's would be better if we had a nature mage. Not a combat mage. Alright, so we are doing... Actually, we need to go over here. I have to talk to Bernard. Uh, Alright, we do need more growl eyes. Do we need more rainbow trinkets? I do believe we do, but it's just for the aspect of not really a recipe, but for making a really good set of amulets and whatnot. The mandrake root. I don't think we need that either. Uh, no, I don't think we need the mandrake root because the main stuff we're making is the marksman's ring because all the rest of the recipes for rangers not that great. And for the combat mages, we only have 3 of them that we care about. And those 3 are the Amulet of the Archmage, the this was a rogue, I do believe. The Statesman's Robe, unless we go for uh unless we get the Istaru one and then we just go for lightning. Then there's the something station, the Magister's station, which we already have everything that we can get for it. Okay, so we don't need a Mandrake. We have all the 4 Skull Frags that I do believe we need. We have a Prismatic for the one mission. Alright, I think we have enough allies. Let's see. That's for one book. That's technically for another unless we start getting to other stuff. But this should be more than enough to make... Yeah, that's more than enough to make several of the legendary books. We're still gonna probably need a few for some of the other books. So we still need a lot more growl eyes. Growl eyes are gonna be something that we need a lot of. Uh, just for enchanting books. Nothing else. There is I think it's the great and excellent and legendary. We need it pretty much for all of them, I do believe. I'll have to... No, 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 no. The great is 6. If we... Once we get Makalite powder, we can just fill it up with that. The excellent one is... I think it's like 3 of the Makalite and then 3 Growl Eyes. And then oh, no, 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 because we can do 3 of the Spectral Dust. Right, 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 right. Hmm. But I do know that we're going to be having a lot of Prismatic Baubles. Once we unlock Prismatic Baubles, we're going to need to get, what was it? It's 8 per legendary ring and amulet in a book. So we need a total of 48 prismatic baubles. Yeah, 48 prismatic baubles. Because we need 8 for each of the ring. That's 4 of them. That makes it 32. We need 8 of them for the amulet. That pushes it up to 40. And then the book is 48. Hello there. You are both going there. Ah, Lunar Grace. I love seeing you. Actually, hold up. Let me go and fix this real quick. There we go. That was gonna bother me if I didn't fix it. Alright, so now we can deal the skitters. Look, hyenas are pretty easy now, aren't they? Stupid skitters. Oh, looks like we have to go and fight these. Oh boy, that's a lot of skitters. Skitters hit really hard, but they're very much a glass cannon. There we go, there's a level up. We are going to put that into... I think we need more damage. Uh, but getting this also will be really good. Getting the ×2 on that. We're just gonna go for damage though. Now, there is one thing I will note is that unless we can get that one person to be like but until we get Amarin, we probably won't have a good chance to find better set items and whatnot. And that's gonna make farming for the Elvish wedding rings a lot harder. Because I do plan on farming for them because they give you plus 30 intelligence and then I think it was like, what was it? Plus 26 to your combat magic damage and your nature magic damage. Which will just break open the build completely. I will demonstrate it in a, one, actually, I could demonstrate it in a little bit, how good it is. Well, we're finding more health potions, which is pretty good. Health potions will always be nice, find in during this run. Mana potions, kind of. I do know we want Aaron's robe. So we have to do the Aaron quest, and the reason we want that so badly, as well as Aaron's staff. Aaron's staff actually you can keep for a good chunk of the game. Uh, it's very hard to replace Aaron's staff. Another really hard one to replace is, well, actually, once you get it, you can't really replace it, is the Elvish wedding ring. Once you get an Elvish wedding ring, it's like, it's capped. You can't really do much to replace that. It gives you so much stat points, and I do believe it also gives, uh, hold up, I can actually pull it up. The Elvish wedding ring is just so good. Unique items, Dungeon Siege 2. What? Yeah, it was Siege today. Where is it? Okay, plus intelligence, plus 2 combat, plus 2 nature. Sort of. Bro, this page is kind of wonky. There it is. Elven Wedding Ring. Correction, it gives plus 36 to intelligence, plus 32 to your combat magic damage, and plus 2 to your combat magic skills, as well as plus 2 to your nature magic, and plus 36 to your nature magic damage. So it's pretty hard to replace the Elven Wedding Ring when you get it. It's pretty much what you want to get for your mages. Once you get it for your mages, it's just impossible to replace. Alright, we are getting pretty close to the Windstone Fortress. And I'm sorry it took me so long just to find it. The page isn't exactly easy to navigate on mobile. Ay, ay, ay. Stop throwing stuff at me. Sheesh, I don't have much HP at all. This is drastically different from the other one. And I will say this because we're less likely to get the mysterious amulet, medallion. I'm just not going to bother getting the mysterious items as much. I will still gather them as they pop up, but I'm less wanting to grab them. So normally I would be going on my way to go and grab the bucket right now. But I'm not going to. Okay, you need to stop hitting me. Like, seriously, a lot of these enemies just need to leave me alone. No, stop going behind the donkey. I know you're trying to go for me. Okay, there we go. We got a mock potion there. Let's do. No, you don't. Weird positioning. Very weird positioning. I really felt like it was coming for me. We are, like I said, we're not gonna go and grab this mysterious bucket yet because there's no point in trying to do it yet. As is, I will probably only grab it after if I get the mysterious medallion, the mysterious token from the mysterious creature. If we do manage to defeat that thing, I will then, bruh, donkey. Dang, doesn't want to use his powers. That's actually another reason I really wish that we had more people in our party already. I wish Amryn wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be in the Act 2. I wish Amryn was in Act 1 because it would make things a bit easier. But I understand he wants to stick with his the elves. Who likes filthy humans like nobody does. Nobody likes the dryads either. No. That actually also brings up the fact that once we get to doing the dryads only, we will have a straight up problem with the fact that we have 2 nature mages. I could go ranger. I could probably go ranger. But I really feel I want to go nature mage. If we hit a roadblock with that, then I will probably then swap over to being ranger. But hopefully we don't run into a roadblock with that. Raka. Hit it, thank you. Actually, I think going this will be better. Yeah, there we go, more consistent damage. You only dropped gold this time? Wow, only gold drops. Alright, we're still gonna be selling the colossals. We're gonna keep the supers on us. That's a lot of potions that we're just selling. Probably, I'm guessing I am just an alchemist. The hero of Arana turned out to be a alchemist. They defeated Valdis by throwing countless potions at him. Alright, that's a good book. Not really. Yeah, I think going for... Yeah. I don't know. So far we're doing pretty good with the damage a little bit. I would love to have the vampirism because that would make our lives a bit easier. Actually, what level are we? We're level 20. We could probably pick up the one part on Grim Necromancy next level up, and then pick up vampirism once we hit level 24. Or I could just... Actually, I'll do that when I'm level 23. I'll hit the Grim Necromancy, and then 24 goes straight into vampirism. But that is meaning that we are going to have to be relying on the most unreliable magic in the game. Oh, gosh. What have we gotten ourselves into? A large mana potions. Those are pretty alright as well. We have so many mana potions to sell. We don't even need mana potions because of the skill. Because the skill points that we have. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of frusks right there. But we found another unique. That's pretty good. Leopard glove. Oh, leaf gloves is, yeah, ranged. That's... Oh, it's not fine, but it's alright. I probably could have went Ranger, not Ranger, a Blood Assassin route. That probably would have been actually really good as well. But the Blood Assassin route wasn't really as much damage, and this is just gonna be better option. I really do feel like I'm going the right route with going Combat Mage. My only issue with it is the squishiness. It really plays in a very big role of what I'm doing. Scrub boars! They're scrubs! They're newbies! Alright, we're now on the plagued variations of enemies. We're doing pretty alright. Our damage is nothing to write home about, but again, that's because we are relying on the death magic to be able to deal uh, damage on a lot of enemies right now. Alright, static bolt. That's gonna be helpful. We're doing pretty good on money again. Lightning magic is my preferred choice of magic, but death is probably going to be our best bet. Alright, let's go put a point into... Let's actually just put it into the Grim Necromancy. We already know that we're going to be locking ourselves into Death Magic, so we might as well show it up now. Now level 21. we do want to go and grab this because there are items down there that we can utilize. Well, more like loot to grab. Start over here. Let's see, how do we have so far? Not that good of stuff. Don't stop casting. Alright, so we have a better jolt now. We are going to move this. We're gonna take care of that elite either way. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are not normally up in here. What gives this time? Oh yeah, and we're about to get another free point. That's alright, stay back. Set jerk the eternal dignity. Okay, so it looks like we might be having to use the eternal set on somebody. That's fine by me. Let's see. Yeah, that way. You go this way. You stay there, and then we push you. There we go. Easy puzzle. I do enjoy the puzzles in here. Even if they are easy, I do enjoy them. Because not many games do stuff, well, not, I wouldn't say not too many, but, light puzzles are always fun to do. Use. Grab the chest, and ooh, we got an elven axe. Uh, that's something to feed to Flare. And we did get the free skill point. We were going to put it into. We could put it in here. Uh. Hmm. You know what? YOLO it. Our next free skill point will also go in here. Alright, let's get to the waypoint. Go on, blah blah blah. Thank you. And we run straight into an Araka. Okay. Alright, there we go. We have the save point. I'm going to show off the other character as I was saying. Uh, there it is. Let's go this veteran. Right now I'm on veteran for it. We are level 72 on this, but this is what we have for it now. I think I also have it on Finala too, the 4 Elven Welding Rings. And I have 3 of them, and then this. But yeah, having that just does this. So with the additional skill points, we can only go up to 30. This caps off at a 257. I think that was the cap anyways. So yeah. No, it goes... No, it does go up. Hold up. When does it stop going up? I know this stops at 25%, this stops at 30%, but the damage can keep on going up. 32. No, I think Ignite just actually does stop at that. Okay, so yeah. It does stop at 30%, 33%, but that's about it. So it does have a better chance of triggering than arcing, but arcing hits multiple units. Uh but yeah, with quick and casting at 25, that's pretty good. We get 28 natural bond, which is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I am going down the route of having the entire Elven Battle Mage set on. Just because the Elven Battle Mage does boost our intelligence. This one gives plus 26 to combat magic damage. This one gives plus 34% to our lightning magic damage. And this one gives plus 28% to our lightning magic damage. So our lightning magic damage is already being really heavily boosted. We have this that gives plus 10% to combat magic damage. And we are dishing out a whopping 3,864 damage to 6,440 with each lightning blast. With the plasma orbs, we're doing 2,473 to 3,022 per orb. This is just has such a drastic range, it's not even worth it. But yeah, having the lightning magic is pretty good. Anyways, I am going to call it here. If you like my content, leave a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.